Hey guys, it's Dee. I hope you guys are doing well. I am here today with an estate sale haul. I went to this estate sale yesterday. It was kind of last minute. I woke up and I was looking at estatesales.net and I happened to see this one. I think I did see it early in the week, but nothing really struck my eye. But I did see that it was privately listed, which means that it's not a company doing it, and sometimes the prices are better that way. So I did end up going and I found a few vintage things, a few things that are newer, but I'm happy with what I found. So let's get started. So this lady was a crafter, so I did get some crafting things. So the first thing I have here is this paper pad. It's gonna look kind of washed out, but let's see if I can show you. Oh, you can't really. So I kind of got it because I really like the maps that were in this. And I thought that this would be good for crafting, and I have done a scrapbook before. Well, actually a couple, but I haven't done one in a while, but it kind of has that aged paper look. I even thought that I could probably use it to do some assemblage work. Like I really like this one with the wording on it. So I thought that was really fun. So it's a big pad and I think they charged me $1. It is kind of falling apart, so let me get it out of the way. Okay. Then we have a bigger one, a bigger pad. That's what it is, and yeah, it is open. Let's see. The brand is Die Cuts with a View, and you can get it. Was I showing you guys the back? Oh yeah, okay, so this is the front. So you can see these are the papers that you can get, and there were some really cool ones, like this wood grain, more wood grain, and these are like birch trees, I believe. So that one was really cool. Just a whole bunch of different wood grain type papers, and I've been starting to make cards again. So yeah, I thought this would be fun to use. You can kind of see that one's a little glossy. So I got that. And really sad story about this estate sale. Usually I go to this estate sales and it's an older person that's lived a really long, fulfilling life, and they have passed on. Not that that's not sad, but those are the sales I'm used to going. And so then you see a ton of vintage things, or they have moved to a retirement home or a nursing facility, or they're downsizing. So those are really the top 3 reasons I go to. This one, this lady had actually passed away from pneumonia and she was only 35. And so that was really sad. And her husband was there, and you could tell that he was just so proud of all of her art that she had done. She was also a photographer, and they had pictures that she had taken throughout the house. And I was gonna purchase some, but they were kind of printed on canvas. And so I didn't know if that would kind of fit. I guess maybe I could have gotten 1 or 2, but he was really pushing those artwork, and rightfully, because you know the pictures were beautiful, and she did a lot of crafting, and you know it was just really sad. She was 35 and she got sick and she just passed away very quickly. So I just couldn't believe that the husband was there and he was able to sell her things, because I remember when my grandmother passed away a couple years ago, going through her things was so difficult. I just couldn't imagine actually selling her things because I wouldn't be able to part with any of it. So anyway, just a little side story. This paper is really cool because it has, oh, let's see if I can show you guys. They're like die cuts. Oh, they're a little stuck together. So like that. So it's already die cut through, so that's really fun. Here is a ruler paper. That will be fun for like the sewing box that I want to do. I've collected some things for the sewing box. I really like, those are cherry blossoms, if I'm not mistaken. So some really, oh, here's another die cut one. So really fun papers, and I really like these die cut ones. A couple more here. Another die cut one. There is a name for this pattern. I can't remember. I think it is like a quilting pattern, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that one's cool with all the letters. And with all the stamps. Okay, so that one was really cool. I said this video wasn't gonna be very long and it's already 5 minutes in. Okay, so here is another one. You can kind of see that one has gold foiling. I just really like paper, so I couldn't pass it up. I do have a lot of paper, but well, my friend and I are actually gonna try to do a garage sale, yard sale. My neighborhood only allows you to do it twice a year, and I don't think hers does. You can do it whenever. So we are gonna try to put together a little yard sale, and I'm gonna try to sell some things. So here is a Bystol Santa face with the honeycomb beard. And it's still new in the package, so I have not opened it. But here is his face in the back. I don't know if that's a year. Oh, there is a year. So 1982 is what it says right there in the corner. And then there are a bunch of other die cuts. So there were quite a few of these. So it's a glossy side and a matte side. And I really kind of like the matte ones, or the matte side. I was looking, so there was a lady there and she was watching me look through some of these things, and I was kind of picking and choosing because like this one had $3 and I was like, I don't know if I want to pay $3 for this. But she saw that I was picking through it, so she just, when I brought some of it up, she just grabbed the rest of it and said, do you want the whole pile for $5? And I said, yeah, I will totally take the whole pile for $5. So here's a teddy bear with a holly leaf. That says $1, but everything that you see here I paid $5 for. Here is a Valentine's one. So that one's really fun. Here is a little duckling. So there's this side, and then there's this side here. You guys probably can't see, but it's like flocked. It's a little torn there, but I think that will be an easy fix. Here is a Halloween one with a cat sitting on a pumpkin, or sitting next to a pumpkin with a lollipop, and a mouse. Adorable. I really like this one. Here is another Santa. You can tell that it's been hung up and the rubber band is just falling apart. So we have that one. Another Valentine's Day with a koala. That's fun. Another Halloween. Oh, I thought that one had holes in it, but it's not. And an owl on the top. And then let's see, a couple more of these fun deer ones. I do have a small book here, Lancelot, and it's a Rand McNally book, and it has the 59 cents price tag. I will show you guys what it looks like. I like these little books. I've only found a couple of them, I think, so far, but that's a fun image with the crown. All right, let's see. Oh, I found this enamel ladle with these mushrooms. It's blue and white, and I'm most likely just going to use this to display. I have a shelf with milk glass, and in that display kind of spread out, I have some older kitchen utensils, and so I think that will go in that stash. We have hot foil pen. And it's this pen, I guess, so you put batteries in here and it heats up, and then you would, I guess, write something, and then you would press the foil. I have done this before I have actually like a laminator type machine that will do it, but I've never done this with a hot foil pen. So I thought that it might be worth a try. I'll probably have to look up a video and see how to do it. But, you know, adding like gold accents here and there would be nice. And then they had a bunch of these kits. But this is the only one that was done, and I love that it was a black cat, and I didn't think that I was going to actually do the kits. It's like a beaded thing on a, I was going to say cross stitch, but it's not. It's just like a beaded thing, and then you kind of sew it with thread. I don't know how it's done, but that was really fun. I've been wanting to make like a Halloween themed assemblage box when I get to it, so I think that will go in there. And then I found these two salt and pepper shakers. They are stamped made in Japan on the bottom. Which one is salt and which one's pepper? I think this one's salt. Anyway, you can tell it's really faded. But I've never seen these at an estate sale before. Well, for a reasonable price. This is $3. And I'm just gonna use it to display again with my milk glass and the vintage cooking utensil stuff. I have a couple of books. Here is Madeline. I thought it had another title to it, but it's not. It's just Madeline. And here are the images on the inside. And she did have a couple of other Madeline books, but I ended up just picking this one. We have The Runaway Bunny. I looked through this and I really like the images, and there are some colored images as well. So that's why I picked this one up. And then some pins. I could always use more of these, so I picked those up. Let's see. So I do have this here, and I think this is needlepoint. So it's this piece here, and I really liked it, and I think it was $2, and I'm gonna find a place for it. I thought that she had done it, but no, she picked it up for $4.99 at Goodwill, and it was framed in San Antonio. So I'm gonna find a place for that. I really like that one. And I think my favorite find at this sale is this huge piece of artwork here. So it's like fabric, and some of it is embossed, and it has this like wonderful shabby chic feel to it, and the frame is just great, and it has like this little knob here on the top, and it already has the wire so I can hang it up easily. But how cool is this? I don't know what you would call this art, because I've honestly never seen one, because it feels like fabric, and I love it. I was very happy to find it, so I am actively looking for a spot to hang this at the moment. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. If you did, consider giving it a thumbs up. I would really do appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. I have lots of fun hauls coming up, and hopefully some more craft videos. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.